By using property binding, you can pass data in one direction way from a component to the template. But instead of just showing the data like in the interpolation case, the property binding is used to set the value to a property in an HTML element. To bind to an element's property, enclose it in square brackets, which identifies the property as the target property. So now let us go to our project and see this in action. In here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use the image URL which we have defined on the previous parts, and then in here I'm just going to create an image, so an image tag, and in the image element I'm going to use the source property as the target property, and we said that we need to use the square brackets and then source, and then after the source I'm going to provide the value that needs to be applied to the source, and that is the image URL. Let us remove now the image URL from here. If you want, you can also define, let's say, width and height. If you define width this way, you can just type in here, let's say 100, or you can just come to the app.component.ts and then just define in here, let's say image width is equal to 100, and then in here, instead of using the property like this, we can use the property binding. So width is equal to the image width. The reason why you get the error is because we didn't save the changes in here, so let us save the changes. Now the property name is available, and you'll see in here that I can type image width. You see that I still have an error which says that the image width does not exist. Did you mean image width? Okay, so I can see that I have a typo. Let me change the width to be width, and now the error is gone. Let us go to the browser, and then here on the browser you can see that I do have the image, and the width of the image has been set to be 100. And here in our app, when you go to the fan favorites section, you can see that we are going to use the property binding when we display the images of these movies in these cards. So we are going to use the property binding for the images. For the title in here, we can use just interpolation because it is just a simple string. The same way we can use interpolation for the other data down here.